2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Let's go out to the first hole. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Second shot here on the first. On the green, but some work to do. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Looking nice.
So close.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden, that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
This is looking really nice off the tee. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Time now for the third. This looks right at the pin. What a beautiful leave right there. This putt from 3 feet away.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Going with 5 wood. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow. That just missed. And a tap in left for par. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Unbelievable! That was really well played. He has this putt for a share of 1st place. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
The 5th at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. You got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 5th. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
surely it's going to.
Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Boston, not too dissimilar to 5. You've really got to position your tee ball.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Outstanding approach shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Yeah, he never quite hit that hard enough. Par putt coming up here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently 2 under for the day.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone-wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
A lot to like about that one. This is his third. What a shot! That's going to work nicely for him. 3 feet to the cup.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-to.
All right, that one is behind us. Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard and now a solo leader. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Five wood is the choice. Tough one to dial in.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This one greenside in the rough. This could be a big moment, trying to save par. Just needed a little bit more on that one. All right, bogey putt. Okay, moving on to the next. As we move on to the next, he drops to 2 under for the tournament. And now teeing off on this par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt to move to 3 under par. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's going left to right.
This is on a great line.
That one comes up short. The par putt. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. A par 4 here.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
Not a bad result right there. 2 under for the event. Amazing approach into the 10th and a birdie putt on the way. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, Rich. It's a great par 3.
Yeah, it's long in length, but you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
Opting for the 5-wood. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Leading by a shot after that hole. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hance, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of, and the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
That was pummeled. Great drive. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Unable to find the green on this one.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
He's standing over his third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for par.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13 is part of another strong collection of par fours. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards,
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. A 7-footer right here. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? And this one will be for bogey. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Oh, well done. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Opting for the 5-iron. Should find the green.
Oh, this is good.
What a quality shot that was. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And he moves to 3 under with that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
I think he likes that one. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. This putt is from 10 feet. Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. And just to finish off the par. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Looks like about 120 yards left. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. He's got this left for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. Now to 18, a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
This is the 3rd. This one is right at it. Oh, flirted with a hole out. What a shot right there.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And a birdie to finish on 18.